What's up guys, how's it going? I got a brand new Gears of War 4 tips and tricks video for you all today. It's actually been a little while since I've done one of these, but today I want to share some tips and tricks about the Overkill power weapon. This weapon is absolutely insane when it's used correctly, and this gameplay you're watching actually came from a live stream a couple nights back, which is why you'll see the face cam is sort of out of sync. That is actually not me talking right now. That was from a live stream a few days ago, but I'm using this gameplay because you're going to see me putting the Overkill to work in this match. Alright, so let's jump right into it with a quick breakdown for the weapon. The Overkill is a shotgun class weapon with 8 shots to a clip. Yes, I did say 8 shots because while it appears to only have 4 shots, each time you pull the trigger, 2 shots are actually fired. You can actually manipulate this as well by pulling the right trigger down but not releasing it. And then you'll see you only fired half a shot. You can still run around, wall bounce, do pretty much anything you could normally do. And as long as you keep holding down the right trigger, you'll save that second shot. The reason why this is important, because your bullet spread increases depending on how fast you fire your shots. As you can see here on the left, I'm taking my time in between each shot and the bullet spread is nice and compact, which allows me to deal more damage at a longer range than on the right, where my spread is very wide because I'm spamming the trigger as fast as it will let me. You know, you have to practice to get the timing down, but you want to find that sweet spot where you're firing the Overkill as fast as you possibly can without your bullet spread increasing to make the most use out of the weapon. Next, I'll give a quick range demonstration because this weapon actually has a pretty ridiculous range for a weapon in the shotgun class. So first up, we have the ideal range that will result in a one-shot kill. Then you have the mid-range where the Overkill is still pretty effective, but you're going to have to pace your shots right to make sure all your shots are connecting. And then this is the longest range you can possibly down somebody with the Overkill. Not really that effective, as a Lancer or Hammer Burst will easily down you faster than you can down them with the Overkill, but it's nice to know in case you know someone's really hurt and they just need a little bit more damage to put them down. So as you can see, the Overkill is a huge threat in the right hands, so you want to make sure it's being controlled by your team at all times, especially on maps like Blood Drive, which are very close quarter orientated. The weapon does spawn a little differently than other power weapons because the Overkill, it respawns every 30 seconds after it's been picked up. That means that when you pick up the Overkill, in 30 seconds a brand new one will appear, regardless if yours still has ammo or if you died or if you swapped it out. 30 seconds later, the Overkill will respawn. And I'll be honest, I don't quite understand why the Coalition made it this way. It seems really random, and I don't personally like it this way. But regardless, it's how it respawns in this game, so we just gotta make the best of it. When using the Overkill, you might wonder if it's better to pace your shots or to spam the trigger, and the answer to that depends on the situation at hand. If someone is really close to you, you can afford to spam the trigger because the spread isn't going to be as apparent when you're that close to the enemy. But if they're in that mid to long range, you always want to take the time to pace your shots and keep the bullet spread as low as it can possibly be. Just keep in mind that the rifles will always outpace the Overkill at these ranges, so don't expect to win a mid-range battle if it's a Lancer versus Overkill. But if somebody has that Nasher and they're trying to go for the 2-shot down, then by all means take out your Overkill. You'll beat them every single time at the mid-range. The Overkill is also a really good weapon for defense as well. A lot of people tend to use the Overkill to just rush in and slay people, which is what the weapon's really good for, but the next time you're playing King of the Hill or Escalation, try using the Overkill to defend a hill. You'll be amazed how easy it is to just blast people to bits when they're desperately trying to break a hill or something. So there you have it guys, just a few tips and tricks to try out the next time you're using the Overkill. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did enjoy the video, please be sure to drop a like and let me know in the comments below if there's another tips and tricks video that you would like to see in the future, or if you just want to add a few Overkill tips of your own, just feel free to leave those in the comments below. Also, if you're new, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I post Gears of War content all the time, and I also stream here on YouTube as well. So if you're new, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss them. Thanks again for watching guys, you guys are the best and I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you next time. But if they're in that mid to long range area, oh my fucking god.